Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. Please welcome to Home Garden and Fashion. First of all, I would like to thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and please do go to my Facebook fan page and give me a like there if you haven't been there already. Today's video is a requested video. I have a lot of mint in my garden, so one of my subscribers has asked me to show her how to do mint chutney. I usually make mint chutney, and this is really good. You can use it to eat rice, bread, and you can put on top of the bread as a spread instead of putting mayonnaise or just regular sandwich spread, because this chutney is all green and it's really good for you and it alkalizes your body. So I do not use any sandwich spread. I just use this mint chutney on bread or any kind of sandwiches, and it's really very tasty. And you can put it as, use it as a dip too, and you can use this one with all Indian snack or any other sort of snacks like pakoras and samosas. So this is basically eaten with appetizers, bread or anything else. You can use it with breadstick. So for this you need mint, about 2 bunches. So I just picked up from my garden. So I'm going to show you the ingredients I added to my mint chutney. I got about 2 bunches of mint, which was from my garden, so I just picked out a whole lot of it. And then I added concentrated cooking tamarind. This one I got it from some Chinese Vietnamese store. You can get it from Indian store as well. And this is little bit liquid consistency, so you'd add about 4 tablespoons of this. But if it is thick and little bit solid, then you add 4 tablespoons of water in it and make it little bit liquidy. And to that I added half a teaspoon of salt, 2 large cloves of garlic. So peel them and chop it in little pieces and then put that in your blender. And this is about 1 inch thick ginger. Also this one you peel it and chop it in little pieces and put it in your blender. And I liked it hot, so I added 4 of these green chili pepper, which was from last year, dried, and it kind of looks red now, so I use this dry chili pepper. So I added 4 of these. You can add if you like hot and spicy. If you don't, you don't have to add it. And I added 2 tablespoons of this extra virgin olive oil. And after this you start blending them together, and then if you see it's getting really thick and the blender's getting stuck, so you can add about 2 tablespoons of plain sour yogurt. So you start adding 1 and then continue for the second tablespoon. So after you add all this thing, throw everything in the blender and start the blender and blend it all together. And I'm going to be showing you that. So I'm going to blend this, and it's going to be real noisy, so sorry about that. Since we are not using any water, so you blend little and keep pushing it down. And remember, you have added all your spices, and your tamarind was little bit spicy, little bit watery. If you buy the tamarind paste which is non-watery, you can add few tablespoons of water, like 4 tablespoons of water. So mine came liquidy watery, so I did not add any water. So in between I will be just opening and pressing it down. Since we are not adding any water, initially it may seem like as if there is no action happening, it's not moving, but believe me, it's moving and there's action happening. And you can keep adding little bit of your yogurt. So I have taken 2 tablespoons of yogurt. You can add little bit more just to have the things moving, but try not to add any water. every now and then keep pressing it, and if you do add water it will be faster though, but then it will be very liquidy and you won't be able to spread it on your sandwich. Now I almost used up all the yogurt, so I had 2 tablespoons of yogurt. I have used up all of it. So we have used up pretty much everything, all the spices and the yogurt and the tamarind. Now the job is you constantly have to opening and keep pressing it and run it. And we have added enough oil in it too. I'm going to run it a little bit longer this time. See, it's been down to very little now, and I can see the water a little bit coming up, and this is the water from the mint itself when I wash it. Now you see it's completely blended, and you pour it in a container like this, and then later you keep it in a nice clean glass jar and keep it in your refrigerator, and you can keep this one about 10 days, and 10 days later you make a new one. So this is your mint chutney, and it is really yummy, and you can put it in your sandwich, salad, bread, or you can eat it with pakoras, samosas, anything, and it's really good. So I hope you make it and enjoy it, and you can post it in my Facebook fan page if you do make it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video, and I will be seeing you with many more other requests, and I have to be filling in those requests. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day and enjoy some mint chutney with your pakoras or salad. Thank you. Bye bye.